Shopping online has grown to become extremely popular, and as a result of this, many sellers, many retailers are now opting to sell their products online. And the good news is that there are so many platforms, so many options as to where you can sell your products online. However, before you choose where to sell your products, you need to have a clear understanding of the pros and cons of selling your products online. And in this video, we're going to be deep dive into some of this platform, and we're going to be talking about the pros and cons as well. Hey guys, welcome again to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome. My name is Lara from donlarry.com. And in this video today, we're going to be talking about where you can sell your products online if you sell handmade and craft products, or if you're thinking about selling your products online. So this video is for you. Make sure you watch till the very end, and if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and also put on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be notified. So let's go straight into this. So I've categorized this platform into three, and the very first one I'll be talking about is online marketplaces. So if you are new to the world of selling your products online and you are wondering what online marketplaces are simply platforms like website, mobile apps that connects the buyers and the sellers. So it's just like our local marketplace in our various cities, towns, countries, where we have many sellers selling their products and people going into the shops and, you know, buy all these products from the sellers. But in this instance, all of these activities, the buying and the sellings, they take place online. You don't need to leave your house before you sell your product. You don't need to have a physical store as a seller before you sell your product. And those that are buying the product, they don't need to leave their own houses as well before they shop for the product and buy the product. So all of these take place online. So an example of these online marketplaces where you can sell your product is Etsy. So I've talked about this in one of my previous videos. I'll put the link down in the description box, or you can click here to watch that video. I also sell my products on Etsy as well. So Etsy is one of the most popular marketplace where you can sell your handmade products. Another example is Amazon Handmade. Amazon created this handmade platform for sellers that sell mainly their handmade and craft products. We have the main Amazon, and it's still the same Amazon, but they created this platform which is more cheaper than if you're selling on the main Amazon marketplace. So if you want to sell your handmade products on Amazon, you will need to register for the Amazon Handmade platform. So another example is eBay. So on eBay, people sell everything on eBay. If you go on eBay to search for furniture, you will see furniture there. If you go on eBay to search for cars, you will see cars there. So people sell electronics, handmade products, so many things on eBay. So another example is Africray. So Africray is also an online marketplace where you can sell your handmade products, but only anything related to Africa. I think they created that platform for people that are selling Africans handmade products and crafts. So you can check that platform out as well. So these are the few that I will be mentioning in this video. You can check online for other examples of online marketplaces. So what are the pros of selling your products on the online marketplaces? One of the pros of selling your products on the online marketplaces is that they are an already established market. So you don't need to create demand for your products. These marketplaces, they are very popular. Millions of customers are going in there every day, shopping and buying on this platform. So they've already acquired a large customer base, and you can take an advantage of their large customer base without creating a demand for your product. So another one is that you don't need to be techie before you start selling your product on these online marketplaces. Nearly all of these marketplaces, they have their customer support team. They are there for you anytime. Some work around the clock. They are there for you anytime to assist you if you are having any trouble or, you know, any query with your product or with selling in their platform. So this customer support team, they are there for you to sort things out for you, compared to when you are dealing with your home website. So that's another thing. You don't need to be techie before you start selling on these platforms. So another advantage of selling on these platforms, on these online marketplaces, is customers' trust. So as soon as you start selling your product on these marketplaces, you can gain the customers' trust, because customers, they trust the platform itself. So they are believing that you as a seller, you are trustworthy as well. So they trust making payments on this platform, and they are not bothered sharing their payment details while buying on the platform. So you can gain the customer's trust immediately as you start selling. So another pro is shipping and delivery, exchange and return. So nearly all of these marketplaces, they make this very easy. So some of them even have their shipping courier. So you can buy the shipping labels straight away from the platform, like on Etsy, on eBay, on Amazon. If you are a seller there, you can buy the shipping label straight away from there. And delivery also, some couriers can come to your house to pick up the parcels, and deliver it to the buyer's address. So they made this easy. And also in terms of exchange and return, so they have all their policies in place. So you can take an advantage of this as a marketplace seller. So I've talked about the pros of selling on the marketplaces, which you can take an advantage of. So what are the cons of selling your product in the marketplaces? So one of the cons of selling your product in these online marketplaces is high competition. You have to compete with other sellers in the marketplace that are selling the similar products that you are selling. And because of this, you don't have control over the price and the profit you gain in the marketplaces because of the high competition. So you will see so many retailers selling the same product or similar products like yours, reducing their prices because they want to increase their sales and revenue. And this makes it very difficult for so many new businesses, new starters in the platform to gain their online presence. So be ready if you want to sell on this platform, be ready to compete with other sellers. So that is one of the cons of selling in these online marketplaces. So another cons of selling in this platform is that marketplaces buyers, they are not your customers, because you share this large customer base with other sellers in the platform, other sellers that are selling similar products like yours. You share the customers. Customers in these marketplaces, they focus more on the products, not on your brand. So if you are thinking of building your brand, you can't build your brand on these marketplaces, because there are millions of people, millions of brands selling similar products in the marketplace. And if customer is not satisfied with your price, they will just move on to check out another shop. So that is another cons of selling in these marketplaces. So another cons is high commission. All these marketplaces, they charge a certain fee from sellers for the services they provided. And in some cases, this could be very high. Some marketplaces charge up to 20% of the product you are selling. So for instance, if you are selling the product, maybe the product you are selling is $10, 20% of this $10 will be $2. And after they've deducted the $2, which is their own commission, you will need to pay for the shipping. You will need to pay for the product itself, which make it very difficult for small business owners like us to maintain profitability. So another cons of selling your products in these marketplaces is delay in payment. Unlike when you sell your physical product, the payment is received before you hand over the product to the buyer. In this case of online business, some of the marketplaces, they will not credit the money into your account immediately. And some will, after they've deducted all the fees, all their deduction, they will transfer the money into your account on certain days. Some do it every day, depending on how you set it. Or like on Etsy, you can request for the money every day, or once in a week, or once in a month. But I know some of the marketplaces, they will hold your money until the buyer receives the product and the buyer is satisfied with the product. If the buyer is not satisfied with the product, that means you might lose the money. So which is not fair as a small business owner. So these are just the few pros and cons of selling your products on the online marketplaces that I'll be sharing with you in this video. So the second platform that I'll be talking about is social media platform. Social media has grown from being just a social media to an excellent marketing tools for businesses looking to attract larger audience. So if you have an active social media account and you have few engaged followers, you might look into using your social media account to reach your customers. So one of the pros of selling your product on your social media platform is low cost. So for listing your products on your social media platform is free of charge, unlike the marketplaces where listing will cost you some certain amount of fee. So on your social media platform, this is free of charge. So another advantage of using social media is that social media platform is a great platform to interact with your clients. So they make communication very easy on this platform. You can chat directly with your customer. If you are using Facebook through Messenger, and also on Instagram, you can chat directly with your customers in the inbox. So another advantage of social media is brand loyalty. You can improve your reputation online by maintaining regular communication. Like I said earlier, that it's a great platform to communicate with your customers. So by maintaining regular communication with your customers, it will show that you really care about them and they are more likely to trust your products and services. So which will result in brand loyalty. So these are just the few pros that I'll be sharing. So let's look into the cons of selling your product in social media platform. So one of the cons of using the social media platform to sell your product is lengthy result manifestation. You might not see results straight away. So on social media, before you can start seeing engagement and all of that, you need to be consistent. Although they enable quick communication, you can interact with your customers. They can, comment on your post and all of that. But this might not manifest consistent results that you are expecting. So it might take longer before you start seeing results, before you start making sales. Some will even come to your DM asking for the price of the product. So many times, send me all the pictures that you have. You will send them like 100 pictures, and at the end of the day, they will tell you, okay, I'll come back later or when I'm ready. And that might not be in the next 2, 3, 4, or even 5 months. So you might not see the results immediately. So another cons of using social media platform to sell your products, which is similar to the one I just mentioned, is time consuming. Social media is free of charge, like I said, but it can be time consuming because you need to maintain an active social media account. It means you need to be putting out content consistently, and creating content can be time consuming. Before you think about what post, you just want to put out just anyhow post. You want to think about what post to put out there. You want to schedule the post. You want to take pictures. You want to write the post. You want to do that. You might even have to spend some amount of money, maybe outsourcing the content or running ads so that you will be able to reach larger audience on the social media platform. So social media is good, but it might not be the great option for you, especially if you are just starting out and you don't have larger audience. So if you are just starting out and you don't have larger audience, I will suggest you try out the marketplace, which I've mentioned few of them earlier in this video. So like so many sellers on online marketplaces, some of them are not even on social medias and they are making their sales. So if you're just starting out, look into starting with online marketplaces, okay? So the third platform I'll be talking about is your own website, your very own website. Creating your own website to sell your own products is a big step in the right direction to grow your business and your brand. So you might be wondering, do I need to create my own website, or do I need to have my own website before I can start selling my handmade products online? The answer is no, and the answer is yes. No, if you're just starting out, you don't need to have your own website before you start selling your products. So start with the online marketplaces that I've mentioned earlier, or the social media platform, and along the way, you can start creating your website, because for your before your website can start ranking on Google search, it will take longer time. So the earlier the better. So the answer is no for you if you are just starting out. Also, the answer is no for you if you are not too techy, because it may look like it's taking forever. It will be time consuming and intimidating to you if you are not too techy. So, and the answer is yes for you if you want to build, if you are serious about your business and you want to build your own personal brand. So you will need to have your own website. So you can look into, there are tools that make website building very easier these days, like Shopify, Wix, and Squarespace. So you can look into these tools on Google. So just search for Shopify on Google, and you can go through this website and see how you sign up, and then you get started. And if you are not too techy and you would like to have your own website, you can contact me and my team, and we can help you build your own website. Okay, so what are the advantages and disadvantages of having your own website and selling your own product on your own website? So the first pros of selling your products on your website that I'll be sharing with you is eliminating your competitors. So by selling your products on your website, it means you will eliminate your competitors. You are the only one selling here. You are not competing with any other sellers, unlike the marketplaces, which I've talked about earlier. So you are not going to lose any sales to your competitors. And also you have control over the price and the profit here. So you can increase your price, but don't make it too expensive, but you can increase your price, and you also have the opportunity for the cross-selling and the upselling in this instance. Another pro of selling on your own website is that there is no listing and selling fees. Like I said, on the marketplaces, they have some certain amount of fee that they deduct from your money once the buyer buys your product. So here in your home website, there are no listing fee, there are no selling fee, but on your own website, you will have to pay for the processing fee, like PayPal. If you are receiving payment through PayPal or Stripe Gateway, you will need to pay, which is much more cheaper compared to when you are selling on the marketplaces. So another pros of selling your product on your own website is building your brand and brand loyalty. So this is an opportunity for you to build your brand when you have your own website. And when you are designing your website, or a developer is helping you to design your website, make sure your website is professionally designed, because this will induce trust in the buyers and will make them feel more comfortable to buy from your store. So what are the cons of selling your own product on your own website? The number one is lack of traffic. So when you are first starting your own website, there is possibility that viewer people will be visiting your website and they might not even buy anything. So it will take a longer time before your website crawls, before people start seeing your website, discover your website on Google. So it will take longer time compared to when you are selling your product on the marketplace, that people will start seeing your product as soon as you list the product. So on your website, it will take longer time. So that is why it is very important, when you have made up your mind that you want to have your own website, to start working on it. And also it will take time before you can build the loyal customer base. But once you establish the loyal customer base, you will start seeing results. But this will take longer time. Just have it in mind. It might even take up to 6 months before you start seeing results. So the second cons of selling on your own website is lack of support. So when you sell on your own website, you are in charge of it. Unlike on the marketplaces, you have the customer support team that can help you sort things out. If anything goes wrong in your own website, especially if you build the website by yourself, you will be the one to sort it out by yourself. Unless you use the tools that I mentioned earlier, like Shopify, they have 24-hour support team that can help you sort it out. But if you use a website, if you build your own website like on WordPress, you will be the one to sort that out by yourself. But if you use a good developer to develop your website, they should be able to assist you. So lack of support is another cons if you are selling on your own website. So the last cons of selling on your own website that I'll be sharing with you guys is initial startup costs. When you're just starting out and you want to have your own website, it will cost you a lot of money. So you will need to spend a lot of money paying the developer to develop your own website. If you want to develop it by yourself also, you will still spend money compared to when you start straight away on the marketplace, where you don't need to worry about designing your own website. So initial startup cost is another cons of selling or having your own website. Alright guys, so these are the 3 platforms where you can sell your handmade products. We talk about the online marketplaces, we've talked about the social media platform, and we've talked about selling on your own website. So these are the 3 platforms where you can sell your products. So personally, I sell my products on my own website and I sell my products on online marketplaces. I'm on Etsy and I'm on eBay. And I've tried Africrate, but I stopped selling on Africrate due to personal reasons. So if they're just starting out, you can start with the online marketplaces. You will still, despite that they will deduct some processing of fees, you will still have some profit. It might be little, but at least you can start with it and you build your website along the way. Also, feel free to advertise your products on social media platform. So this is all for now guys. I hope you find this video helpful. If you find it helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to share this video with your friends that might find it helpful as well. And if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, don't forget to do so by clicking on the subscription button below, and then put on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be notified. Till I see you guys in another video, do have a wonderful day.